की एक और भारी सियाल सीमा की यही बीमारी. So the continental sial, silicon aluminum thicker, average 40 kilometer and lighter. Then the oceanic sima, silicon and magnesium, thinner and denser. Then the mantle, peroxide olivine composition, and core, Niphe, outer core liquid and inner core solid. Then comes this discontinuities. So the CMRGL trick, काल मेरा रिसीव गलती से लो. CMRGL, काल मेरा रिसीव गलती से लो. Conard, between continent and crust, and Moho, between crust and mantle, and Repti, between upper mantle and lower mantle, and Gutenberg, between mantle and core, and Lehman, between outer and inner core. काल मेरा रिसीव गलती से लो. देन द कॉन्टिनेंटल ड्रिफ्ट थ्योरी, पेंजिया टूटा गोंडवाना छूटा. वेगनर ने 1912 में जिक्सा फिट ढूंढा. ऑथर वेगनर 1912 बुक डाया अष्टहंग डेर कॉन्टिनेंटे एंड ओजीन. The supermasses, Pangea supercontinent and Pentanessa super ocean. The split into Laurasia and North, and this Laurasia and this split into Laurasia and Gondwana in south 200 million years ago. Forces, tidal force, gravity, and polar pulling force. The juxapit and fossil evidence of Mesosaurus and Cailmet-Tillite deposit and polar magnetic evidence. The tectonics. So the minor plate pneumonics, नाच कोको कैरिबियन में फिर और स्कोट के साथ. नाच कोको कैरिबियन में पिल और स्कोट के साथ. नाच कोको कैरिबियन में पिल और स्कोट के साथ means this Nazca and Nazca, which is in western to South America, and Cocos means Cocos, which is between North and South America, and Caribbean, which is at this South America, and Pil, Philippine, and or Arabian, and Scotia, and साथ जुआन डा फूका. मीन्स नाच कोको कैरिबियन में पिल और स्कोट के साथ. So plate the term plate by Tuzu Wilson and theory by Mackenzie Parker, and outlined by Morgan. Then the divergent dance move. So the divergence moving part split feature oceanic divergent mid-oceanic ridge and mid-Atlantic ridge. Then the African Rift Valley. Then the convergent, the Mospit subtype oceanic trench, Mariana and Aleutian oceanic continental subduction, and continental fold mountain Himalaya and transform. So the slide feature friction earthquake, and example San Andreas fault California. दूर गए तो रिज बनाई डाइवर्जेंट, टकराए तो ट्रेंच बनाई कन्वर्जेंट, एंड स्लाइड करे तो फोल्ट जगाए ट्रांसपोर्ट. So geomorphological process. So first process is exogenic force, means weathering, erosion and deposition, and endogenic force, which is the diffusion flow. So diffusion also have two types, epigenic and orogenic. And sudden movement had two types, earthquake and volcanoes. So बाहर से सन एक्सोजेनिक एंड अंदर से हीट एंडोजेनिक. ओरोजेनिक बनाए पहाड़, एपिरोजेनिक जाए लाए जमीन. So the endogenic have two types. One is diaphragmatism, and one is the sudden movement. And diaphragmatism have two parts, epigenic and this orogenic. Then the sudden movement have two parts. so earthquake and volcanoes, and aporogenic, which is the continent building, and orogenic, which is the mountain building. Then comes uh, this uh, orogenic forces, the fault. So anticline is on upside, and syncline downward, and axial plane and limbs are there. So symmetrical even slope, asymmetrical uneven slope, and overturned tilted axial plane, and isocline parallel limbs, and recombinant completely horizontal, and nepe fold breaks and fall over. तो ऊपर चला तो एंटिक्लाइन, नीचे गया तो सिंक्लाइन, फोल्ड हुए तो आल्प्स ओ एंड हिमालय शाइन. Then this orogenic fault as so the orogenic fault, graben, which is lift valley, and horse means black mountains, and hanging wall and footwall. So normal part tension pull apart, then reverse and thrust part compression and push together, and strike slip horizontal movement. So the example are East African Rift Valley and Himalayan frontal thrust. Earth break rather than bends, and mainly caused by tensional force pulling apart. टेंशन से नॉर्मल कंप्रेस किया तो रिवर्स, जब भी गिरी तो ग्रेबन, उठी तो हॉर्स माउंटेन. So the earth seismic frequency, so focus is below the earth and epicenter is above the earth. So scale Richter magnitude 1 to 10, and Markle intensity 1 to 12. So the waves, so P जाए सब में सॉलिड लिक्विड गैस, S सिर्फ सॉलिड में, सरफेस वेव आई तो सबसे ज़्यादा डैमेज है. So P wave body wave, so passes through all and longitudinal. Then S wave body wave, so these are transformed, so up down and slow than P, and passes through only solid. Then the surface wave low and rag, so travel only on surface crust and rolling complex, and damage slowest but most destructive this relay and rag, relay and love wave. सो वोल्केनिक लैंडफॉर्म, सो लावा बाहर तो शील्ड या कोण, अंदर फंसा तो बोथलित और डोम लोकोलिथ. सो मैग्मा इनसाइड एंड लावा सरफेस, सो द टाइप्स एक्टिव माउंट एटना एंड डोरमेंट वेसिवियस एक्सटिंक्ट एंड स्टोम्बुलियन मोर्टेड एक्सप्लोजन. So the leccolith is dome shaped, and lepolith is saucer, and dike is vertical wall, and seal is horizontal sheet, and shield is fluid gentle slope, like monolava, composite acidic lava, steep like mine fusy, and cinder cone small mounds. Then this exogenic force, weathering in situ breakdown, physical exploitation, onion light peeling dumped due to temp and change, and chemical solution oxidation, and biological plant and animal, and mass wasting gravity driven. So creep inside invisible eye, and solidification soil plus water flowing, and earth flow and mud flow land side, and rock fall faster. Then comes वेदरिंग वहीं टूटे, इंसिंटू मास वेस्टिंग ग्रेविटी से नीचे लुटे. लैंड्स फ्रॉम सो द फ्यूअल इरोजन, V-shaped valley, gorge, conveyance, and waterfalls and potholes. And the depositional landform are alluvial fan, deltas, and natural levee. Then alluvion means wind, erosional mushroom rocks, yuang and yerdang, and depositional barchang, crescent dunes, and shape longitudinal dune and loess. Means this पानी बनाए वी वैली और गोर्ज, हवा उड़ाए तो जुआंग एंड यर्डुंग इमर्ज. So landform, so erosional ice, so ice is Sark, Horn, and Arete, U-shaped valley, and Hangen valley, coastal cliff, wave cut platform, and sea arch, and crushed lapis, sinkhole, and dolins, and yuvalas, and polze. Then depositional feature moraine, lateral, median, and ground terminal esker, drumlins, and then the split and bar and tombolo, then pillar, then स्लेटलोक्साइट मीन्स ऊपर एंड स्लग्लामाइट माइट मीन्स नीचे लाइट ऊपर होती माइट मीन्स माइट नीचे होता टॉप से लटके टी स्टेक्टलोटाइट जमीन पे मोटा एम जमीन पे मोटा एम टॉप पे लटके टी जमीन पर मोटा एम ओके देन डेविस 1899 the geometrical cycle time dependent so the trios structure propulsion time youth vertical illusion mature lateral illusion old peneplain formation so note the on Elsinking pediplane parallel retreat so then the plank rejected time dependency slope evolved based on uplift and erosion rate so German terms Asphagnande waxing and convex slope and glaciomende uniform and straight slope and Abastigende waning and concave slope and androplinal plane so age convex Abastugende gale में straight galismendi and under concave Abastugende then the isostasy by Pats and Airy Pratt's hypothesis rule uniform depth varying density and Airy's hypothesis rule uniform density varying depth so Pratt बोले depth same density अलग and Airy बोले density same जड़े अलग then this come from the creators the James Hutton 1785 uniformitarianism present is the key to past then 1889 Dalton isostasy then 1899 V.M. Davis geomorphic cycle then 1912 Alfred Wedekind quadrant drift then 1924 Welter Planck morphological system then 1960 Harry Hess C4 spreading and dynamic equilibrium hack so 1967 Mackenzie Parker and Morgan plate tectonic हंटन की हिस्ट्री डेविस का ड्रामा वेगनर का वर्ड पेंग का पनोरमा then comes this Precambrian so era Ion era period and epoch so Precambrian have the Hadean Archean and Proterozoic Phanerozoic have the Cambrian Ordovician Silurian Devonian Carboniferous and Permian Mesozoic have Triassic, Jurassic and Cretaceous and Cenozoic tertiary to quaternary Pleistocene, Holocene current. एक ईओन एहसास इरा पूरा पीरियड एक इपोक बार then this tricks of all this so first is the call mera receive galti se lo means these are the various discontinuous like Conant, Moho, Repti, Gutenberg and Lehman then नाच कोको कैरिबियन में पिल और स्कोट के साथ मीन्स दिस आर द माइनर प्लेट्स देन दिस आर द सो थैंक यू